Hello and welcome to a lithium battery unboxing. Just kidding, it's actually Iron Council by China Mieville. This came from overseas and it had brown paper on top of it. I figured I'll just unwrap the paper first. It's a good thing they did put the paper on it or else the post office would have had a fit. This does not contain any lithium ion batteries. It contains a book. It's actually a book I already have the numbered edition for. But I mean, I don't think this is the lettered edition per se, but I think it is a copy of the lettered edition. It's a PC copy, and that's not why I bought it. I mean, it was a great deal. It was cheaper than the lettered edition retailed for. It does not include the tray case, but it does include something really special, which you'll see in just a second, which I might just use in the thumbnail. And if I use that in the thumbnail, then I guess the spoil is ruined. So maybe I won't put it in the thumbnail. I don't know. So anyways, this might not be the lettered edition, but I think it is. We're going to find out. So I think the trade edition was just bound in cloth. This is bound in leather, which is cool to begin with. So you have your Edward Miller dust jacket. More of a Les Edwards fan myself, which is it's just the same guy. But anyways, Iron Council, it's bound in leather, which I think is why it's the lettered edition, because I feel like the trade edition was just cloth. It does have a little wear, but look at those end papers. Very nice, very stunning. But yeah, wow, that is thick end papers. This is AP for artist proof. I presume it's the artist proof. It has a does this fold out or is this just not fold out? It does not fold out. It has a little insert of the train. And where is it? There it is. It has a friggin' remarque. Look at that. Wow. That is a remarque from Edward Miller, which is just crazy beautiful. I don't know if there's a giant turtle in the novel. I haven't read it yet. I do have the Subterranean Press edition, the numbered edition. This is also the Subterranean Press edition. I have the numbered edition, but man, I saw this online and I was like, it's cheaper, and it looks like it's the lettered edition, and it was cheaper than what the lettered edition goes for. So I was like, well, that looks so cool. I gotta get it. Man, that is awesome. Wow. So the novel itself, I haven't read it. I know it's the third of the Boss Log novels. It does have interior artwork. I guess there is a turtle. There's the turtle. Look at that. I recognize you. You're in the beginning. You're in the other part of the book. It's in this melting pot of a city that has a slightly corrupt parliament. It's at war with another city. Is it a city? Is it a country? Maybe it's a country. Anyways, as part of their war efforts, they decide they're going to build... Okay, it does have a fold-out illustration. A raging bull, if you will. As part of the war effort, they decide to build an infinite railway? Like this. They're building a railway. And a bunch of revolutionaries take over the train on said railway to form the titular Iron Council to combat the corrupt parliament. And I've always been told that China Mieville, I haven't read too many works of his, meaning that I've read one work of his. I liked it. Anyways, China Mieville, it was The Last Days of New Paris, by the way, that I read. I enjoyed it as a novella. Very soft touch dust jacket. I've heard his works are weird. It falls within weird fiction, which is a weird title thing for me, even though I just said weird a bunch of times in a row. Because to me, weird fiction is like, Lovecraft is like weird fiction. You're getting into Ramsey Campbell. Based on what I've read here, is more of like a steampunk novel. I heard that Iron Council is his most political of the three novels, starting with Perdido Street Station, The Scar, and Iron Council. I also have The Scar. I do not have Perdido Street Station because I do not have infinite money. And that is a very, very hot Subterranean Press title that I am never going to own. But I am fine with that. I'm just going to get a trade edition one day. I know that all three novels are connected in like this Boss Log universe, but they're not like direct sequels to each other. So I'm going to read these two first, and then I'll seek out the trade edition for Perdido. Anyways, how cool! I don't think I bought this from Edward Miller. This was just like some seller over in the UK. I don't know. Maybe I did buy it from Edward Miller. I should go check out and see if it is in fact his eBay. Really cool. Man, that is so awesome. Thank you very much, Edward Miller, for the beautiful remark, even though you didn't actually remark it for me, and I just purchased it on the secondary market. But I still appreciate it, and it is gorgeous. I am going to honor the ever-living hell out of this. Wow. So cool. Anyways, if you want your own copy of various Edward Miller remarks, I have a sneaking suspicion that Steve Sargent over at Analecta Books, who pretty much specializes in remarked copies over in the UK. I'm pretty sure he probably has some Edward Miller remarked books. I don't know that any of them are Iron Council, but he's got remarks for everything. I got a remark for The Butcher Boy a few months back from him, and wow, David Lupton's remark on that is just special. So, I mean, check out Analecta Books if you want your own remarked copies. Like I said, I don't know that he has Iron Council or any China Mieville books or any Edward Miller remarks for that matter. But if there's someone who's going to have it, it's going to be him. So thank you very much for watching. Please check out Subterranean Press. Check out China Mieville's works. I will as well. I'm not going to read this copy. I'm going to read the numbered copy. And check out Edward Miller or Les Edwards. Sound off in the comments below if you're more of an Edward Miller fan or a Les Edwards fan. It's like the left and right Kit Kat. You got to have a favorite. Anyways, the work he did on the Martian Chronicles is superb. You know what? I feel like Steve Sargent and Analecta Books have remarked copies of the Martian Chronicles, because that's a very recent title that he did the illustrations for. So that checks out. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you around next time.